So I actually wanted to show you guys the guide for Parappa the Rapper 2. Let's just start off with the little basics here. I always have to do this on the sides. It's the back right here. Just doing a little scrolling here. It's a little scratched over here. Well, okay. Okay, what I actually wanted to show you, this is the guide right here. Well, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people see this, and yeah, you may, yeah, I have the fastest time for Parappa the Rapper to any percent so far, but I wanted to show you some guides here. It's the first part. It's just, well, I don't think not a lot of people read this part. It's just it's just for support, that's all. This is just, well, everyone knows how a PS2 works, yes. Yeah, this is just what it it's just what it shows you right here. It tells you to move the directional path, but only if you're playing like for the first time. If you have a lot of progress, then yes, it's gonna give you all the stages here. It tells you all about the game modes right here. If you've played Parappa the Rapper 2 before, yes, you are going to know how this works, but I don't think, well, if you've played an emulator, you've never seen the manual for it before. So I'm just saying. Practice mode. Well, I think we've seen several videos of this before. You just never seen the art style. Keep your eye on the sample rhythm section. Yes, because this is always on the top and this is always on the bottom. Use the back of the instruction manual or this instruction manual as a helpful cheat sheet while you play. Place the manual in front of your television so the button icon reference is facing you. And then it says, sorry. Now, instead of looking down at your fingers to see where the controller buttons are located, you can glance at the reference card. This should help you to concentrate on the timing of the button presses. Well, I mean, unless you know exactly where they are, then yes, it is going to be there. Well, you are going to know where they are. But that's just a hint. Oh, you can change the subtitles to English or Japanese. There's just a little thing right here. Okay, okay, notice these 3 bars on the bottom. Now you know what these bars mean. They're called evaluation meters. It says you can earn these meters by progressing through the early stages. Each meter evaluates you on your rapping abilities. So once you make it to stage 3, you'll get the purple meter. And past stage 3 are the teachers on the right side. So the blue means the imitation meter, and it measures how accurate, like basically how good you repeat the teacher. The orange meter is just a freestyle meter, how original your rhythm is, like, has to be original. And the purple meter is a funky flow meter. your funkiness. So that means instead of a straight beat, you do a swing beat. Something like that, you know? What's the key to rapping cool? In order to get cool, you have to ignore the teacher's phrases and simply follow your own beat. Okay, random button presses won't do it either. Here's a hint. Keep a close eye on the orange and purple evaluation meters as you begin to freestyle. This is crucial, okay? So, unlike Rhythm Heaven Fever, I could do a video on it another time. Cause Rhythm Heaven Fever wants you to be perfect on the rhythm all the time, but us humans are not perfect all the time. So unlike Rhythm Heaven Fever, you can actually improvise on Parappa the Rapper 2 in order to get cool mode. So I actually drew a whole thing for it. Okay. So look over here. How do I focus this? Okay. So we notice that the stars are 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this, for example, this is an original line. Like, you can do this. Dun, 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 dun. Like, all offbeat, first on beat. Dun, 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 dun. But if we eliminate the first on beat, you could get freestyle from it, but you won't get as much of a blue meter because it's not really that much imitating since you don't have like a first on beat. Well, you could say off beats, you could say back beats for the off beats, you know. For this one is, notice how it was a swing beat. So, this is recommended, and this will give you the most amount of points. For a guaranteed maximum points, hit the offbeats or backbeats slightly late, and this will cause the rhythm to sound funky. This is more about that later. So, for double lines, you can do this, or you can do. Like, you can extend this, or you can do this. First on beat starting now. Okay, it's more like a straight beat than a swing beat, but but one of these lines, like, the game will reward you with 640 points for this. It will also reward you 640 points for this as well. So, like, so notice how the beat is like this. Like, it's more like a swing beat than a straight beat. Like, that, you see? So, not only will you get more positive meter for your blue bar and orange bar, you'll also get more positive meter on your purple bar because it sounds funky, because it's more like a swing beat. So you'll get 640 points for that. But for an extra third line, repeat the same beat from the second line, like this, or like this if you're doing the first part. Always the second line right here. For an extra third line, repeat the same beat for the second line, and then you'll get 964 points for that one. So that, it's very important. Like, to get cool mode, you can do that too. Because most likely when you do this, you're guaranteed to get a lot of points. Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed to get the maximum amount of points every single time, because sometimes humans always slightly time their stuff wrong. But it's definitely guaranteed to defend you from falling down to good. You get what I mean? or even falling down to bat if you're on good. In other words, just getting a try again. It's a guaranteed strategy to defend you from a try again, you know? This is just a bonus stage. If you're speedrunning the game, you have to know that the even stages, you have to spam start, because that's how you know a bonus stage is coming. But for the odd stages, you just spam triangle, because that's just a regular stage. Triangle is to cancel. It asks you to, if you want to save, then press triangle to cancel. But on the even stages, spam start to skip the bonus stage, and then spam triangle. That's how you can get a super fast time. Oh, and by the way, on stage 2, you should also get cool mode, because that actually skips some super long parts, and between lessons as well. It's just the city hall for options. No big deal. I think everyone already knows that if they've watched Parappa the Rapper videos, you know. I'm like looking back for other things, you know. Yeah, we already know subtitles English and Japanese, and you can turn them on or off. Oops, I skipped one. This is just the rest of the stuff, like to save replays and all that kind of stuff, you know. So, it's, yeah, it was a lot, but, dude, can it just stand still? This is a very crucial part. That's a very crucial part. Like, in order to defend yourself from getting a try again, is to, like, freestyle like that. Most of the time when I see Tassis playing this, usually they will always freestyle like that, you know? And this is just the back part. These are just the credits. Right here. Well, this game came out in 2001 in Japan, but in North America and Europe, it came out in early 2002, or released. More credits right here. And yeah, this is just the back. That's all I wanted to show you. Like I wanted to show you the guide for those who didn't have the emulator. And also, yes, I'm recording in 4K. It's probably going to take a lot of storage, but it's mostly a tip to earn cool mode, not really to, you know, not really the cover itself. It's just more like the manual. My right knee. It just felt a little painful. That's all. So it's mostly, yes, it's always mostly gonna be swing beats that matter, and it can affect your score. Like slightly late presses will give you much more points because of how funky the swing beat sounds.